Hello everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. Instead of doing a normal follow me along vlog because it'll be really boring, went to the gym, gonna go to work, blah blah blah. Today, what I'm gonna do for you all is tell you how to make New Year's resolutions or quests in a way that is actually doable and manageable. Some people get overwhelmed, some people don't care at all. I think that New Year's resolutions are important just because you have that whole year mindset. And I think that what people need to understand is that when you're making New Year's resolutions, they're for you. They're things that you want to achieve either for yourself or whatever. And a lot of society does things about, oh, you should be, save this much money. You should be this fiscally whatever. Or you need to lose this much weight. Do these healthy things. Which, if you honestly want to go that route, that's fine. But if you want to be more realistic and tangible about it, what I am going to do is tell you how to do that and how to make New Year's resolutions actually come true for you. So the first thing that you want to do is go crazy. Have no rules, no regulations, just write to your heart's content. And then once you've written out a bunch of stuff, then look at, because everybody wants a lot of things, and then you write out, and then you need to go through and look at your list and think about things that are actually, first of all, in your control. This is one of the biggest problems I find with New Year's resolutions from people is like they go, I want to get this new promotion or something like that. I want to win this competition. But while winning and doing your best in competitions or at work in your career are good things and good goals, and I don't discourage them entirely, having them as a New Year's resolution is a little bit going to be discouraging for you because a lot of times those things aren't up to you. Now, if you have a place of work where the promotion is if you do blah, blah, blah things by blah, blah, blah time, then you get the pay raise or title or whatever, then awesome. But if you are just like waiting for someone else's approval or you have to put your bid in and hope for the best and other people vote on that, that's out of your control. Winning a competition, you can enter a competition and, you can say, I'm going to do these moves or these things or this stuff and put it in there and to put your best stuff forward. But to win a competition, again, other people are judging that and that's out of your control. You need to think of things that you can actually do yourself that you have control of. And I think that's a lot of things where people think that New Year's resolutions are out of their control. Like, oh, I can hope to do this. But if you don't put in the effort and the dedication, then of course they're not going to come true. So then once you narrow it down a little more, then what you want to do is go through and highlight some things that you actually want to do. So like instead of saying you want to win a competition, say you want to enter so many competitions or something like that. There's also stuff like, I recommend having goals set like this. Having more than one definitely helps. You need to have some that you can do immediately that are short-term, small, simple goals. Some that are kind of mid-range, some that are year-long, and then some that are like going to culminate at the end. I think that that is going to give you your best chance for the most success. Now, will you get every single thing done if you put like 50 things? Probably not. But if you put more than one and you have them staggered like that, where you can get this goal by this time, you can get this one done, that's great. So for instance, I have on here, fix one of my gloves. It's been broken since this past summer and I kept saying I'm going to get that fixed. I can get that done. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong. I can get that done really quickly and I can check that off immediately. And then there's other things like make an investment or pay off a loan by this time. That gives me accountability and something I can check. Then there's things that go on all year, like try one new food a month or read a book a month. And you can put those things in your phone. I recommend getting a physical calendar and actually writing on there, gonna move the camera again, and actually writing on there, like at the beginning of the year, in January, go through each month and write at the top, did you read a book? Did you try a new thing? Did you cook? Whatever your goal is, put that on there, and that way you won't completely forget or have obliterated your things by like March or April. Also, give yourself timelines for things. Like if you want to pay off a loan, say I'll have it paid off by June or something like that. And then make sure you mark that. You can leave notes in your phone for alarms like, did you put money into this? Did you put this money away? And that way you can budget for those things and work around them. And then that becomes more of a habit, and you'll find yourself having that success. And when you can check off those simple, easy goals like, oh, did I work out once this week? Did I read a book this month? That will give you a dopamine of success as you keep going, and that will continue to give you motivation to keep doing your goals otherwise. The most important thing for doing New Year's resolutions is make sure it's stuff you want for yourself, not what other people want for you. You know, if your family's putting pressure on you to get a better job or to get a relationship or children or something like that, is that what you want? Because you're not going to put in energy or effort or care into something that you truly do not want for yourself. If you really don't care about reading, if you're more of a movie person, maybe go, you know what, I'm going to go watch like 2 movies actually in theater this year, or something like that. Make sure their goals tailored to you, not for everybody else, because they're your goals and you're the only one responsible for them. So make sure they're things that you actually want to do and care about, because otherwise you're just setting yourself up for failure, and then that's when we get all... My last thing is actually having physical tracking for your things. I already mentioned the calendar thing, but actually writing down your goals and then putting it somewhere. I put mine right on my calendar, like that's my goals right there from 2022. Having them somewhere where you're regularly going to look, posted, that you can see. Otherwise, they're going to get lost in the shuffle of your brain and the day-to-day and craziness of life. Or you can do something that I started doing in the last 2 years. If you really want something, if you're more of a visual person, make a dream board. Dream boards or goal boards can be done at any time, but you're like, if you want to try authentic ramen, if there's a show you want to finish, if there's something you want to do, then take pictures and put them up, and again, put it somewhere where you can see. That way every day you are looking at those goals and being reminded of those goals, and that'll make you go, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go to an escape room this weekend. Or, you know what? I'm going to go take myself out to dinner. I've always wanted to go to this fancy restaurant, and I have the budget for it. I'm going to go do those things. And so I hope that you have a happy and safe holiday, and I hope that your new year is filled with adventure, serenity, love, laughter, whatever it is that you need. I hope you find and get for yourself.